Hi folks, and welcome to a new episode here on the Tisberry 33 Games channel. And yes, you read that title right. Playing Paul Skenes today, and I'm going to bully the computer until I feel better about myself as a person. Now, Paul Skenes, in the grand scheme of things, actually hasn't been too great. As you see, his first two starts in Boston haven't gone great. 10 innings, 12 Ks, no walks, which is great, but a 6.30 ERA, a 1.40 whip, which isn't fantastic. Been striking dudes out, but he hasn't been lasting too long into games. Been getting hit around. We saw that in our debut game against Texas, where it was okay. But now he's here in front of the home crowd at Fenway Park, again, after signing this huge deal to go on our team. I'm very excited for it. Just getting a player of Paul Skenes' caliber is so fun. Like, look at that. Curveball, absolute paint. Rainier doesn't even know what to do with it. Just doesn't even know what to do with it. That's all I gotta say about that. Then Aaron Zavala. Next pitch, ground ball. Christian Campbell's there to scoop. Sauce over to first base. There you go. Easy 1-2. Can it be 1-2-3 inning Geraldo Perdomo? This actually sucks. I'm watching the Red Sox game right now. He just hit a home run off Peyton Tolley. That's unfortunate, but Paul Skenes does get that over to first base. So Paul Skenes is so fun in this game. You have a 100+ mile per hour fastball. He has 3 breaking balls that are absolutely insane. And then this demon sinker. Doesn't quite have his splitter in this game like he does in real life. Kind of that splinker that people talk about. And, yeah, he is quite fun to play with. They see another strikeout here in the third inning. Addison Barger. See you later. Nope, not quite see you later. This one actually hit pretty well. So Don Rafaela back into the triangle, and he is right up against the wall to make the catch, actually. So doesn't quite get out of the woods quite yet. And then Christopher Sanchez, or Chris Sanchez in this case, breaks up the perfect game here in the third inning. And he is on first base to begin. Chris Sanchez is one of the best prospects in this universe, but Rainier, another one of the top prospects in this universe, he goes down hacking, can't lay off the fastball, and that will be it for Skenes here in the third inning. Top 4, Zavala, 3-2 count. See ya. Bye. Thank you. He just has so many tools to use, so many ways to make you look silly, and even when you do piece it up, you're not. The ratings are so good. Honestly, he is a lot better in real life than he is in this video game, and he is such a good player in this video game. He is absolutely crazy. 1 hit, 5 strikeouts, no other base runners for him. We've gotten to Ricky Tiedemann a little bit here, so we have a nice little 1-0 lead. Randall Kramer, one of my other favorite. I love this Blue Jays team, and there's really no surprise why we're actually going to start and end today with games against the Blue Jays, because their outfield is fun between Kramer and you have Sanchez. They have another guy, Frieder, whatever, some guy in right field who's a potential guy, and they all look sick as hell. Torkelson, what are you even swinging at, buddy? They go over second base. I mean, just absolute insanity pitches here. Like, even when he's doing good, it's bad. That's so great. Sinker down and away, not even a strike, and Barger goes down. And lucky enough, we are the Boston Red Sox, and we're running the Boston Red Sox like they're the Boston Red Sox. And we're not going to... We're going to pay players. We're going to put out a competitive team, and we made the playoffs last year, but didn't quite do exactly what we wanted to do. And there's been years trying to get that number 2 starter. We thought we had it in Sandy. Sandy spurned us and went to Cleveland, but we tried to get Freddie Peralta. We've tried to get Dylan Cease and Zach Gallen, and to no avail. Try to keep Alcantara, like I mentioned before. And now we were able to land the biggest fish of them all. Get him, Wally! Get their ass, Wally! Wally the Green Monsters, ladies and gentlemen, just shuffling on your grave, and that will do it for the first game for Skenes. A win, 7 innings, 2 hits, no earned, no runs, no earned runs, no walks, 10 strikeouts. Carlos Narvaez couldn't quite make that catch on my TV screen. My computer screen, because I'm also watching the Chiefs-Chargers game. Why not? I'm just going to tell you where I live at this point pretty soon. Also, does anyone else think that planted fan that likes the Chargers is like the most annoying person on the face of the planet? Because I sure do. We're going to start things off not as great here against the Chicago White Sox here on the south side, as the White Sox, Zach Geloff, going to double down the line and get on base to begin the day. Isaac Paredes to go inside out. Campbell. Oh, is this going to be a turn? Yes, it will. The fantastic turn by Campbell, who had a nice season for really the first time last year, and is 7 okay start to the year. Nothing too crazy, but we want to see more. But defensively, obviously putting in a lot of work here this offseason. Christopher Morel is going to pop this one up by the dugout. Oh, Casas! What's up, young fella? Tristan Casas, not really known for his defense, but, don't mind if I do. Defying physics, letting that ball get right through his glove. Not into his glove, through his glove. Skenes gets Brendan Rodgers, old friend. Twice an old friend. Swinging on the fastball high. Look at this. Just boom. Swinging when it's in the glove. Way late. See you later. Alligator. In a while. Crocodile. Joe Adele pops this one up over towards our dugout again. Oh, this time it's Fuqua reaching over and snagging it back. Ashton Fuqua. Look at this guy. What's this? We're getting some help defensively today. That guy reacted so late. 0-2 count to Odie Tavares. And like when you have that pinpoint precision on all your pitches, there's a fastball, a sweeper, a slider, a curveball, a sinker. That one didn't have too much precision on that one. Left it over the plate. Colson Montgomery makes him pay. Dumps a 99-mile-per-hour swing into the left field. But you have pinpoint precision, I should say, on all these pitches. It's such a nightmare for anyone, especially a computer that I have set to bully. Have 2 on, doesn't matter. Kyle Teal, potential former friend, as Teal strikes out swinging. And here's what it's been like today. Noah Schultz, 10 strikeouts against our guys. That sucks. Skenes, just 3 strikeouts, 2 hits, but only 1 walk. Not too much damage done against him. Grounder up the middle. Campbell leaves the ball behind this time. The throw is going to be late. Your runner reaches. We'll see if that's a hit or an error. And they will say a base hit. So a base hit goes against Paul Skenes. Can he get a double play from Brendan Rodgers? Brendan Donovan. Wow. Brendan Donovan. Wow, that's what I said. Who even is Brendan Donovan? That name sounds familiar. Whatever. Okay, this commentary already just out. Like, I'm getting no subscribers from this video, and that's okay. Paul Skenes into left field. I was on drugs, moving around, and we didn't really see the catch, but the catch was made, and we still have the lead. Into the bottom of the 6th inning, just 64 pitches for Skenes, as he's going to blow that one by Montgomery. He didn't even swing at it, just kind of froze him on the fastball. Then in the bottom of the 7th inning, working into the 7th inning again. So the first 2 starts only got to 5 or so. This time into the 7th on back-to-back pitching starts. Kyle Teal is going to loop this one into the outfield. However, Riley Green does play it off the bounce. A single for Kyle Teal, so I guess he gets back at us for making fun of him earlier on in the video. And then Rodgers again, cherry on top, caps things off with a big strikeout. Paul Skenes will walk on off, and that will be it. Skenes in this start, 2 more hits than his previous start, so still gets the win. 7 innings, 4 hits, no runs, no earned, 1 walk, and 6 strikeouts, but he has a chance to do it all over again. Chicago White Sox now come to our side of the East Coast, and well, I guess they're in the Midwest. We're in the East Coast, and Paul Skenes have been much more dominant as of late than the first 2 starts. So again, the first 2 starts of the year, 10 combined innings, about 6+ ERA, 12 strikeouts. This time, 14 innings, 16 strikeouts, and an ERA of 0. Zilch, nada, nothing. It's not allowed a runner to score on him. Water break. Since the video started and Skenes back at it again, the season numbers look a whole lot better now to picking up a couple of wins. in doing what he's done for us in this video so far. Starts things off with a strikeout. Zach Geloff not wasting any time, not wasting a single moment. Colson Montgomery, he's going to fly this one into left field. That will hop off the wall, and he will be in there for a double. Colson Montgomery really figuring things out at this stage of his career and starting to blossom into that a potential player the White Sox thought they had on their team the whole time. He's going to go over to third base, though, and he is dead meat. Dead meat. Also, keep notice of that double that he had. Keep notice of that base hit. And by the end of the video, tell me why I told you to keep notice of that. Isaac Paredes. Grounder. Short. Marcelo Meyer. Up fires. Boom. Out. Got him. Isaac Paredes, very interesting player. Doesn't strike out a whole bunch. Walks. Really, plate skills guy. He could be a guy that plays above his rating, even though the fielding isn't really there. He still has some power numbers against both sides of the plate. Pretty intriguing player to maybe one day go after. 2 strikeouts in this inning, ends it in the second. Paul Skenes already feeling himself as we head to the top of the third. Joe Adell signed a big contract with the White Sox, and he will strike out there. Another strikeout for Paul Skenes. That's Livy Dunn's boyfriend right there. 3-2 count in the 6th inning as we jump all the way ahead. And you haven't seen another base runner. That's because there hasn't been one. Since that double to begin the 1st inning, no base runners against Paul Skenes. And I'm going to spoiler alert this. That's how it's going to stay. Another strikeout, Zach Geloff this time. Another time he's been fallen victim to Paul Skenes today. The 6th strikeout of Skenes' evening. And then Isaac Paredes, back where it all started. At this point, what's that? 21 up, 21 down, 18 up, 18 down, something like that, technically. Because you did throw out Colson Montgomery trying to take third. We do get a walk-off for the win, so Paul Skenes does not pick up the win there. But, again, no decisions, 7 innings, 1 hit, no runs, no earned, no walks, 6 strikeouts for Paul Skenes. This time taking on the Seattle Mariners in the last player lock game before we jump into a full game here. Again, also pitched by Paul Skenes. ERA is looking a lot closer to 2 than it was looking to 6 like it was earlier. But, oh boy, Jazz Chisholm, former friend. You like Jazz? Okay. Little throwback. You like Jazz. Jazz Chisholm getting revenge on me, apparently, for making him like a Hall of Fame caliber player, I guess. You're welcome. Yeah, just pimping that one into the bullpen. Not fun. The first run we've seen scored on Paul Skenes. And, here's the second one. Oh, boy. Also, Nate Lowe is a monster. Lowe Vaughn. RBI. Is this going to be a triple? It could be. Kyle Tucker puts this one into the bleachers in left field, right over the monster. Yike-a-roos. So those are the first 2 runs you've seen score on Paul Skenes. So that includes the first 2 home runs you've seen Paul Skenes give up, which I don't like that one bit. I'd much rather you not hit home runs against Paul Skenes. Nasty pitch, gets away from Fuqua, and this one does not get away too much as Tyler Locklear is down for the count. That's just the first strikeouts for Paul Skenes in this matchup against the Mariners, but he's going to leave out here with 2. So his K per 9 sits at 9 as we were through 2 innings, 2 strikeouts for him. Johnny Farmello, he swings and misses at the 1-0. Tell you early on 102 up top. Okay, Cole Young, see ya later, alligator. And another strikeout for Paul Skenes. He's racking them up now. He had a tough first inning, and then after that has been a force of nature. We will see a bounding ball through the infield. Kyle Tucker beats Skenes again. They had a nice year of competing in the same division in 2025, and now a strikeout by Skenes, his 5th already here in the 4th inning. This one's popped up, ranging over is Gillen, and that will do it for the fourth as Dominic Canzoni, he pops up, and that will be the inning. In the fifth, Farmelo, again, was a strikeout victim his first time. This time, gets robbed, laying out Christian Campbell to end the fifth. Soup is hot. Soup is hot. Good reaction, getting down and dirty. Again, the bat hasn't quite been there for him, but the defense continues to improve, and he's not a net negative over there at all. We do get Jazz Chisholm to strike out here. The sixth time Skenes has punched out a Mariner. Cole Young, he won't get that. He does not get that call. That is tough. Clip the zone, but they do not reward it. And then this is down the line, and that will be a single for Cole Young, who really should have been on the sideline after a punch out, but ends up on first base. Kyle Tucker looks silly this time. Can't beat Paul Skenes every single time you face off against him. And the pitch in the dirt, Adley Rutschman cannot lay off of it, and that is going to be a swinging strike 3. And that will do it for Paul Skenes. He'll be lifted from this one. Did finish this one with 6 innings pitched, 4 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, no walks, 8 Ks. Did give those 2 home runs, and unfortunately, he does pick up the L. So they're getting Jacob deGrom type losses. Going deep in the ball game, striking out a whole bunch of guys, not giving up too many hits, but the couple mistakes he didn't make, the Red Sox bats could make up for it, and we lose that one 2-1. All right, here we are in the country up north. Canada. We're taking on the Toronto Blue Jays, and we are looking to continue our dominance over the Blue Jays. An early third series against them. We have a 4-1 record, a 2.80 ERA, and 6.6 runs per game. We hit the shit out of the ball. They don't against our pitching. We've just thoroughly dominated Toronto, who since the first season have been very irrelevant in this series. They have been stacking up prospects that I like I mentioned before, but there's only so much you can do with prospects I like. You also have to be good at baseball, and they just haven't been. They got Gavin Williams chucking the pillow for them, 4.50 ERA. He will give up a doubles to Rafael Devers. Did I say give up a doubles? Dude, I don't do drugs, but I feel I'm high right now. I don't get it. I don't understand it. It is what it is. This is one of the commentaries of all time. That's all I can say. Tristan Casas, you hang it. He bangs it right off the base of the wall. Casas with the longest single you will ever see. But it does play to run, and we are up 1-0. Roman Anthony follows suit. Boom. You hang it. He bangs it. Another curveball left high. This time Anthony gets all of it. Elevates it enough. This one is not coming back. A souvenir of epic proportions. Anthony closing in on double-digit home runs as we, I think, just turned the calendar into May. He's probably one of the top home run hitters in the league right now, at least the American League. Almost 10 home runs through the very beginning, basically the first month of the season. Christian Campbell does strike out, but Roman Anthony spots Paul Skenes a 3-run lead. Him and Casas and Devers combined to score 3, and that's all you need, really, from Skenes. Even if Skenes is a bad outing, which you saw against Seattle, 3 is plenty enough. 2.19 ERA for the 2027 Cy Young Award winner, and he is building a strong case to be the 2029 Cy Young Award winner as well. Roberto Reina does beat him, though, and goes to left field, and that will be a leadoff base hit for the Toronto Blue Jays. Aaron Zavala, next pitch is smashed. Center field, Raffaello racing back, track wall leaping. It's out of here. 409. God damn, Paul Skenes. Brother, man, my brother in Christ. What are we doing? Home run machine. He didn't give up a single run through 3 outings. Now you've given up 3 home runs over your last 2. Granted, if this is all that scores, you're still fine, but you look at that 3-run lead, and all of a sudden it's just 1. Randall Kramer is out. but 112 off the bat on a mistake-breaking pitch. Cannot afford to do that often. Let's tighten it up. Tighten the screws here a bit. Marcelo Meyer will lead us off, not having a great start of the season with the bat, hitting just 208, but then fights this one off the other way, going back up the middle, kind of inside-out swing, and that will be a single for Marcelo Meyer to start us off in the second. Can we do anything with it? Well, Riley Green steps up. There's 2 on, 1 out. Green, other way. This is carrying. If it's not out, it will drop off the wall. 2 runs will score. Both runners knew that, was splitting the outfielders at the worst. And it is 5-2 Red Sox hold the lead. Now, okay, Paul, you gave up a couple. We got you a couple back. Just fucking figure it out. I don't know. Devers, fastball, blew it by him. Rarely do you see that. But either way, it is what it do be. But Riley Green adds a couple onto the scoreboard. It's 5-2 before most fans have found their seats. Top third inning, Christian Campbell, other way, 0-2 count, fights this one off and able to sneak this one into the corner, actually off the wall. See a lot of those indentations above on the fence, along the fence. He was able to kind of sneak it and hit one of the taller portions of it right by the foul pole. Theo Gillen comes up after what I would assume is a walk by Marcelo Meyer. Hits it nice, but unfortunately right at the first baseman, and that will do it. No run score there, but we do threaten. We do scare the Blue Jays fans. We do spook a Canadian. We do dabble in spooking Canadians. That is something that we do here. That is strike 2, and you are out. What a pitch. What a throw by Ashton Fuqua. And that sets up 0-2 count, 2 out. Paul Skenes finish it off. It would be poetic if he is. And no, but because of the throw out at second base, this throw into second base is going to allow Perdomo to get on with the double. But, again, what's relevant about that is, yeah, you give a double, that sucks. But because we threw the runner out trying to get second, that isn't an RBI double. RBI doubles are bad. We strike out Tony Taters. That is good. Paul Skenes, another strikeout. He's been at least 6 through each of his starts. Has got at least 6 in each of his starts and is on a roll now. And we beat up on Gavin Williams so much that they went to Robert Salinas early in the 4th inning. In the 4th inning, Don Rafael, oh boy, he almost killed that guy. 107 off the bat. How is Robert Salinas still alive, let alone standing? And he's like, nah, I'm good. Like, what? Brother, you got a baseball 107 off the dome. Watch this. Like, literally gets him, and maybe you can make the argument, yeah, it skips off his shoulder probably. Still, my man, that is a cracked skull. Brains are leaking, and oh, what a play by Geraldo Perdomo. Yeah, you don't have the quickest of guys out there, but that's the reason why you're able to make that play is because you have a lumbering Fuqua running up the line, or I guess, is that qualified as running, going that slow? Is that running? I'm not sure. Either way, big hit by Rafael Devers. That's going to score Ceddanne Rafael easily. And again, we still got, let's clap it up for Salinas. The fact that he's still breathing, let alone pitching in a major league game, is a miracle, even though he's not pitching well. This is a grace, an act of God. If you're on the fence about Christianity, Catholicism, maybe even Islam, and you're really upset about, or not really upset, but not really feeling this higher power thing, this is exactly whatever you've been itching to latch onto. This is your chance. This is your opportunity to take that chance, because clearly a divine power is at play here, or multiple divine powers. If you swing that way, that's fine too. Either way, your religious beliefs up to you. Theo Gillen starts coming down the line, shifts gears, ends up getting to that ball, makes it a close play. There's an opportunity to challenge. Will we take it? Let's check a look at the replay. You see Gillen the throw. Boom. Yeah, he is out. We are going to show vision, or NBC it as they would call on a football broadcast. It doesn't really show a good job, but clearly on that first replay we saw, runner was out. Their umpires get together and correct. Call is overturned. Runner on the field is out. See ya later, alligator. The 101 met with 101. Kramer got a hold of it, but just got under it. So, again, getting lucky a little bit, Paul Skenes. But he is through 6 innings, gone through at least 6 innings in each of his outings. Will that be it for Skenes, or is there more to come still for Big 3-0? Riley Green again, perfect again, opposite field double again. My brother just loves doing opposite field perfect doubles. It's his favorite. He can't stop doing it. He just too legit to quit. Oh yeah. Rafael Devers circle change. Ugh, that was a nasty pitch. That was good outside, but started coming and then leaked out off the plate. A really good pitch. Here's what having Paul Skenes insert into a starting pitching line that already was pretty good looks like. First in innings, all those numbers are super relevant. It's great. It's fun. Peyton Tolley just throw a pitch like 800 feet above home plate. And he's been so great. Not Peyton Tolley. Well, yes, Peyton Tolley, but Paul Skenes so great. We threw him in there in the 9th. So go get it. Go get your complete game, young fella. Watch this pitch. 100 plus. About 90-ish pitches through the game. And we're going to finish him off at pitch 102. Clocked in at 101. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed watching me bully the CPU of Paul Skenes over his time. 36 innings pitched. 3-1 record, a 1 ERA, a whip just north of 0.5, 18 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned, 1 walk, 39 strikeouts, 3 home runs. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Skenes, if you have an opportunity to play with this man, is so damn fun. Paul Skenes' experience is over, at least for this episode, and I feel a lot better at myself, if you can't tell. We are bullying the computer with Paul Skenes. That was the point of this video. In his 5 starts we had with him, including the full game at the end, he went 7 innings every single time, at least 7 innings every single time. 7 hits was the most he gave up. 2 earned runs was the most he gave up. He struck out 10 batters at a point. He finished in 37 innings pitched today. 3-1 record, an 0.97 ERA, an 0.51 whip. 37 innings, 18 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned, 1 walk, 39 strikeouts, and 3 home runs. Paul Skenes, the real deal. Holy deal. If we look at just how everyone's performing through the first about month of the season coming up, Riley Green having a really good start, hitting 299, OPS at 900, near the league lead in home runs. We got a couple of doubles with him as well today, striking out a decent amount and not really walking as much, so that kind of makes me want to put him lower in the order. Really work on those RBI numbers. We're gonna finagle with the order and kind of show that off in the next episode. So far, a 1.3 cumulative WAR. Ashton Fuqua has jumped up to the number 2 spot for right now, and this is kind of more on line of what I think he is capable of instead of this. You know, it's kind of in between these two, but this is, I would take a whole lot more than we got from last year. Already a half of WAR in 25 games. Rafael Devers a little slow out of the gates, but still OPSing above league average, which is fine. Tristan Casas turning it up a little bit lately. Again, still not really going for power with that 4 speed. It's hard for him to get doubles, and that's really, I think, the big reason why he doesn't have the OPS numbers and the slugging numbers you would expect. But once the home runs kind of trickle in, that'd be nice of him to do that. Roman Anthony is actually having a decent start to the year. A little slow right now, but 26 hits, 25 strikeouts, 11 walks, 9 home runs, 820 OPS. Maybe this is our new leadoff hitter, potentially a 1 WAR. In his career, he is negative 1.5 WAR, and that is including the positive. He's only been positive 3 times, which is funny. Christian Campbell really struggling, Marcelo Meyer really struggling. Theo Gillen started off hot, but in his recent games really struggling. And then Ceddanne Rafaela actually having a real good start to things. Weston Wilson, Carlos Narvaez, Kevin Alcantara, and Pete. I don't know what makes these guys get the backup first base reps. How do I make Pete Alonso get on the field? I don't know. Do I just take first base off of Narvaez? I'm not sure. I don't know. I would like Pete Alonso to be playing. I don't want him starting, but I do want him to be playing. I wish they let you decide who's playing, who's coming in for who, and stuff like that. That'd be the next step in the evolution of MLB The Show. Crochet doing well. Obviously, Paul Skenes doing quite good. Drew Thorpe having an awesome start to the season. Johnny Turner turning it up, and then Noriyashi continues to give us number 5 starter production. So our top 3 guys have an ERA under 3, and Turner, a real nice start. For the first time, really having a real good start. Already in the career high in WAR, and we're only 39 innings into his season. Todd Rudy acclimating well to the major leagues. Griffin Jack's been okay. Brian Mata's been okay. Luis Perales has been continued to be good. AJ Puck has continued to be good. Hunter Gaddis has been awesome, and Michael Kopech is 11 for 12 on save opportunities this year. He has been an absolute force of nature. If you go to the awards, William Contreras would be your MVP right now, and crazy that Paul Skenes isn't even the Cy Young contention because Mackenzie Gore and Cole Reagans and Hagen Smith are having these nasty seasons. But I have faith in Skenes keeping it up more than I have faith in those guys keeping it up. Anyway, we will see you next time here. We'll probably get through a decent chunk of May here. Maybe do all of May or get into a little bit of June here. Have to see how I want to chunk this up. But anyway, we will see you next time here on Tisbury 33 Games. Wonderful rest of your day, everybody. A good month for us. We really did end out April really nice right now, holding a good wild card spot, and also just a game and a half back of the division. So we'll see you next time, and go Sox.